Question. How about if you establish 12-fold conditioned co-arising in terms of time? Answer. Ignorance refers to all times of bondage in the past. Volitional activity refers to all times of volitional activity in the past. Consciousness refers to the time of the mind of continuity and its concomitants. Name and form refers to the time when, though one has already experienced birth, one is still not endowed with the 4 sense organs and the 6 senses. The 6 senses refers to the time when the 4 sense organs have arisen and the 6 senses are perfected. Contact refers to the time when one does not distinguish between pleasure and pain, and does not try to avoid injury when being thrown into the fire, drowning in water, or coming into contact with poison or dangerous blades. Experience refers to the time when one knows pain and is conscious of pleasure, and avoids danger and injury. Though one has no sensual desires, nevertheless one is corrupted by things. Passion refers to the time when consciousness of the 3 kinds of experiences, namely pain, pleasure, and neither pain nor pleasure, is complete, and one embraces sensual desires. Attachment refers to the time when one covets objects and thus seeks them in all directions. Existence refers to the time when the physical, verbal, and mental aspects arise due to the seeking of objects. Rebirth refers to the time when the present consciousness arises in the future. Decay and death refer to when the present name and form and so forth arise in the future. Question. How many stages are there to the level of name and form? Answer. There are 5 stages. There is a change every 7 days after being conceived in the womb. The first week is called Kalala. The second week is called Arbudam. The third week is called Pesi, as in the short and small medicine pestle. The fourth week is called Gana, as in a stone pocket warmer. The 5th week is called Prashakha. These 5 stages in the womb expand, and the child is in the mother's womb for 38 weeks. This is called the time of name and form. Question. Let us set aside the discussion of 12-fold conditioned co-arising, conceptually understood as neither arising nor perishing, and as beyond conceptual understanding, yet arising and perishing. Now you should explain 12-fold conditioned co-arising as beyond conceptual understanding, and neither arising nor perishing. Answer. This understanding of conditioned co-arising is the manifestation of reality as identical with phenomenal appearance for the sake of those with clever faculties. Question. What does this mean? Answer. 12-fold conditioned co-arising refers to phenomenal appearances. Awakening the 3-fold Buddha nature refers to reality. Question. In what way do you distinguish the 3-fold Buddha nature? Answer. Ignorance, passion, and attachment are the path of craving. These correspond to the Buddha nature as complete cause. Volitional activity and existence are the path of karma. These correspond to Buddha nature as conditional cause. Consciousness, name and form, the 6 senses, contact, experience, rebirth, and decay and death are the path of suffering. These correspond to Buddha nature as the direct cause. Question. Why do you identify the 3-fold Buddha nature with these 3 paths? Answer. Because the path of craving is identical with enlightenment. The path of karma is identical with liberation, and the path of suffering is identical with the Dharma body. Question. Craving and enlightenment, and delusion and awakening are distinct. Is it not careless to emphasize the relative aspect of their meaning? Answer. A distinction is made between delusion and awakening with regard to conditions, but since they are fundamentally unchanging, the essence of the defiled and of the pure are one. Therefore it is said that craving and enlightenment and the cycle of birth and death and nirvana are identical. Question. On what basis do you know that 12-fold conditioned co-arising is identical with the 3-fold Buddha nature? Answer. The Mahaparinirvana Sutra says 12-fold conditioned co-arising is called the Buddha nature. Question. Why do you go out of your way to clarify 12-fold conditioned co-arising? Answer. The Panchavimsati Sahasrika Prajnaparamita Sutra says, quote, if one is able to profoundly contemplate 12-fold conditioned co-arising, then one can immediately sit on the seat of enlightenment. Close quote. The Moho Chinquan says, quote, if one contemplates 12-fold conditioned co-arising, then one fully fathoms the principle of the middle way. This is the Buddha Vairocana of the perfect teaching, sitting on the seat of enlightenment with emptiness as his seat. Close quote. Question. Is there any distinction between the teachings of the Mahaparinirvana Sutra and the Panchavimsati Sahasrika Prajnaparamita Sutra? Answer. The Mahaparinirvana Sutra clarifies the cause, and the Panchavimsati Sahasrika Prajnaparamita Sutra and the Moho Chinquan the result. Thus should it be known.